And we are live. Hey, June, how are you, man?
Yeah, hi. How are you, Kubis? Or call you Andrew?
Yeah, just got whatever you want, man. Andy, Andrew, Cubist, Sally, up to you, buddy.
Yeah.
So for anyone that tunes into this, June's been one of the competitors in the entire globe that I've been wanting to speak to the most. Um, and the reason why is because his marketing campaign. I mean, visually, it's one of the most beautiful, artistic approaches. And I wanted to say to you, man, congratulations! It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
So, have you studied art? Do you do your own artwork yourself?
Oh, no, but actually, before I'm doing the bartender, I'm the model in Taiwan. So I have a chance to contact with like designer, artists to work with them. So that's why I learned art.
That's fantastic. That's really taking a skill from outside the industry and applying that in a really positive way. That's incredible, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And the one thing I want to talk to you about as well was these little cocoa bottles that you're sending all around the world. Do you want to show people that? There it is. Man,
Yes.
that's one of the sexiest little boomerangs that I've ever seen.
Okay, you mean this bottle?
Yeah. So how many of those do you have? How many are you sending around the world?
Actually, not in the world, only for Taiwan right now, because I joined the regional finalist. So I'm still working on this bottle, because even it is a bottle cocktail, but I worry about the shelf life. It's not enough to send to the the other countries.
Okay, so that's a really interesting point. For those people looking to do boomerangs, you have to really take into consideration what you're putting inside there. So,
Okay.
so June, please explain to everyone what's inside CoCo.
The cocoa. Actually, cocoa named the two key elements like coconut and coffee. So my cocktail is based on the like pina colada with milk punch. So it is a clarified cocktail, also made of Bacardi Casablanca, pineapple juice, and coconut oil and espresso, and milk. That's all.
Man, that's really cool. For anyone that doesn't know what a milk punch is, do you just want to quickly run through what a milk punch is and how you go about clarifying
Yeah.
cocoa?
Okay. Because for me, because I work in the coffee shop right now, I own the coffee shop. So, but I still wanna serving some interest cocktail in the coffee shop. But I don't have any bar equipment like sink. No, not at all. So I use the hand drips. I use the hand drips equipment, the filter to make the milk punch.
Man, that's really smart, man. That's a really intelligent way to overcome not having a bar.
Yeah.
Is this the first time that you've worked with clarification and milk punches?
Yes. You mean sorry?
Is this the first time that you've used milk punches in a cocktail competition?
Yes, it's my first time. And
And
uh, and also I want to use this technique and join the competition. So I mean it's very difficult because you need to do two cocktails in 7 minutes, right?
yeah,
But always we make the milk punch. We need maybe a couple hours or maybe 60 minutes as well. So yeah, that's very difficult for me.
yeah. So that's one thing that I'm really interested in seeing how you're going to present that for us today, as if you were on stage, because have, having a clarified drink and having to make two drinks in front of four judges, um,
Oh,
it's a pretty unique thing to do in Bacardi Legacy.
yes, but yeah, but sorry because I don't. Uh, Actually, today I just present how to enjoy the cocoa the simple way.
Perfect.
Yeah, but the how do you make the milk pump? I mean, how do you make cocoa use a filter? Today I cannot show us because my equipment are still designed.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose your drink is one of those drinks that really requires a lot of time, leading up to it. But the payoff, once you've gone through and you've clarified the milk and
Yeah.
you've done all the process, then really it's one of the quickest drinks just to pump out. I'm building a menu for next week, and your drinks the top of that menu, and really, man, it's one of these drinks that I can't wait to try. Honestly, it seems so tasty.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can try. And I think the cocoa is the best. It's the best for me because I can produce like maybe 100 bottle a batch because I use the milk fountain. I use the filter, so I can make a lot for one time.
That's fantastic, man. And is clarification, is that a big thing in Taiwan right now?
Yes, yes. And actually, two years ago, I went to London. I had been the Scott, the London bar, the famous bar Scott, and I tried. That is my first time trying the clarified cocktail, and I love it. So that's why I want to use this technique on my menu on my cocktail.
Yeah, man. I met Chris Moore, the owner of Coupet in London, just recently, and he said something that really stood out to me. He said, everyone's always making legacy drinks that stiff, stirred down, shaken. They keep using these same old techniques, but nobody has gone out, broken the mold, and done a clarified cocktail. And that's what really interested me about CoCo and about you, Jun, is the fact that you're really putting things on the line. You're really saying like, hey, I'm taking legacy and I'm advancing it, 10 steps forward into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Have you found it to be difficult at all to get people on board with drinking a milk cocktail?
Yeah. And actually joined the Bacardi Legacy, the competition. My reason is I just want to use right now. I do actually, for example, I work in the coffee shop, so I need to use the simple way to serve the cocktail. I wanted to use a simple way to join the competition, not like before you check and stir at all.
Yeah. Yeah, cool, man. Okay, cool. Well, let's have a little friendly.
And I think I prepared very well, so I give it a shot.
That you do, my friend.
Yes.
So here's to CoCo, here's to Cubist, and here's to seeing you in Amsterdam.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Gets better every time.
Yeah, and thank you for having me on this podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, man. It's my pleasure, dude. Like I said, I'm starting to collect these podcasts, up kind of like Pokemon cards, and you're a really rare shiny one. We've been trying to do this for about 3 months now, and finally you're on here, and man, I've never met you before, but I'm super proud to see what you're doing and that artistic style that you're working with, and those little bottles, and I think.
Okay.
One thing for me that I take away from what you're doing with CoCo is that things have to be aesthetically pleasing. They have to look good from start to finish, and your artwork, your Instagram, the way that you market and the way that you promote, it all has to be, clean and neat, and has to be following one clean line. And you do that really, really well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Cool. So one thing I'd love to do, I'd love to switch my camera off now, and I'd love for you to show us how to best enjoy CoCo.
Okay.
Cool. All right, man. So I'm going to say goodbye for now on the camera, and it's all you.
Okay, so it's my time, right?
That's it.
Yep. And like what I say, because CoCo already be batch, and I put the liquid, the clarified liquid into my own design bottle, so you can simply enjoy the fantastic cocktail. Just need a glass with ice and put it. And with a garnish and cheers. So you can taste like the coconut candy or coffee candy, the aromas, and pineapple acidity to balance the cocktail. So for me, it's a perfect cocktail with when you like chill out or in the afternoon. I, I think it's the best. Thank you. Cheers. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that that's fantastic, man. You know, like I said, your drink seems really complex. It seems that it's really full bodied, and I love this idea of taking coffee and coconut and applying them together in this really unique style, right? Blending
Yeah.
and for people that don't know, milk clarification. Um, you know, you have to remove this idea that it's a milk drink. All you're essentially taking away is this creaminess, this fullness, this richness, this sweetness.
Yes.
So, you know, how many cocos have you sold in Taiwan right now?
Right now, it's already sold almost 700 bottles.
700 bottles. I mean,
Yeah.
that's impressive, man.
But I'm not sure it's a lot or normal. I mean, a normal range. I think.
It's hard to tell. You know, some people are selling 8,000 cocktails. Some people are selling 200 cocktails. So it kind of really depends on the market that you're in.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, but I think I also appreciate because you invite me join your podcast, and I think your idea is really, really so creative for me. You can interaction collaborate with any bartender in every country. It's really awesome, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, with Cuba's cocktail, it's all about perspectives. It's all about learning how other people see the world and how we're experiencing this Bacardi Legacy journey together, but we see it in different styles, right?
Yeah.
And that was a big thing for me doing these online podcasts. That I wanted to know what Jun is doing in Taiwan, and how can I take that and how can I apply it to my own learning and to my own growth.
Yes.
And it's hard to do face to face all the time. Sometimes you have to embrace what's around you, and you got to make the best of it, just like you do in your coffee shop. You don't have bar equipment, so you do the best that you can, and you apply different techniques. I do the same thing with meeting people. I just have to do it in a different format.
But you do a lot. I mean, so many partners you will contact, talk with them. It's really amazing. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. And it as well. Part of this game is all about getting menu listings, right? It's all about getting people to talk about your drink, to make your drink, sell your drink. And I'm sure you're finding this the same thing as me, but that's really hard to do.
Yes.
It's difficult to get menu listings. So I had to find a way to connect with people, to build a relationship, and then ask. Instead of asking them without knowing me, once I ask you and you know me, then it's a completely different relationship.
Yes. So thank you again.
Matt,
Thank
cheers,
you.
cheers to you, man. It's
Yeah.
a fantastic drink, and I can't wait to list it.
Yeah. If we have a chance, we can meet in Netherlands, and then and that time I will show you the cocoa. You can show me the cubist.
Perfect, man. Hey, do me a favor. If we both make it all the way into
Yeah.
Amsterdam, bring me a present from Taiwan.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Yeah, we can
Also,
do
you bring a present from Sweden, right?
that. That I can do, man. That I can do.
Yes. Yes.
All right,
Thank
brother.
you.
man, go have a great night. It's been an absolute pleasure talking with you. Again, I'm super proud of what you're doing over there in Taiwan. I think you're killing it. And I've got no doubt that I'm going to see you over in Amsterdam.
I think we both kill it in. Thank you.
Cheers, brother. All right, take it easy, man, and I'll talk to you real soon.
So I can take a picture.
Absolutely, man.
So we can use the Bacardi. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Cheers.
Cheers to you, man. Big love all the way from Sweden, and I'll talk to you real soon.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too,
Bye-bye.
mate. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, CoCo.